San Marcos residents can say goodbye to 80-degree temperatures and break out their coats. The National Weather Service says a cold front will roll through south central Texas and the Hill Country late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Temperatures will fall into the 50s behind the front, then likely remain steady during the day. Winds will become northerly at 15 to 25 miles an hour and may create wind chill readings in the 40s. The rest of the weekend will see steady highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s. Colder weather is approaching, which means students will be spending more time indoors. When that happens, the chances of coming down with a cold or flu increase. Many students and faculty recognize the need for prevention if they want to stay healthy.
I take wheatgrass shots. I used to work at Smoothie Factory, so I know of all of the benefits that come along with taking a wheatgrass shot. I take daily vitamins and women's vitamins, so that really helps out.
Flu vaccinations are offered at several locations in San Marcos, but some students doubt whether the vaccine is effective.
Some people feel, they believe the myth that getting a flu vaccine can cause you to actually get the flu, and that is not true. This is not a live vaccine, and it will not cause any illness.
Student Health Center officials say Texas State students will have access to a new type of flu vaccine beginning in October.
This year we have a new kind of vaccine. It's called intradermal, and so it's a microneedle, and so it's a very easy and painless way to get the shot. It is still a shot, but it's very different, and it should not have any of the side effects of muscle soreness.
Other preventative measures that students can take to stay healthy are to wash their hands regularly, cover their mouths when coughing, and get plenty of sleep. For Bobcat Update, I'm Bryce Newell. Those who watched the tonight's debate are giving the nod to Governor Mitt Romney for his performance. It was the first face-to-face debate involving the Republican nominee and the incumbent President Barack Obama. A CNN poll shows about 2/3 of those watching were more impressed by Romney. The main focus of last night's encounter was on domestic issues, including health care reform. The next presidential debate will be on October 16th in New York, and the third takes place at the end of the month in Florida. Early voting starts soon in Texas, and to encourage participation, you may have seen the registration effort on campus. Republicans and Democrats alike tried to get students to sign up, but many students lack passion when it comes to politics.
I'm not sure. I should. I registered yesterday. I guess I don't care a lot. I don't know anything about the candidates.
I wouldn't vote because, well, I don't really know much about politics, but I do know just like a little bit about the Electoral College.
Traditionally, young adults don't show up in great numbers at the polls. There are many reasons for the low turnout.
Well, the main thing is they don't feel like they have as much wealth, and so they don't feel like they have as much stake as they will later in life. Older folks may make more money, and so they're more aware of paying taxes and what the different decisions on taxes, how it might affect them.
Despite the general lack of interest or faith in politics among the younger crowd, a few do get involved because they want their voices heard.
I think it's important for us to vote, well, especially in this election, because I think both parties' platforms, the issues are very relevant to people in our demographic.
It's important that we all contribute, not only to advance the interests of society and the betterment of society, but to advance our own personal interests.
With early voting still a few days away, students still have time to decide whether to vote or not. For Bobcat Update, I'm Bryce Newell.
The World Heritage Program was started by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. The program seeks to recognize and conserve properties around the world considered to be of the outstanding universal value to humanity. Spring Lake, the headwaters of the San Marcos River, already meets half of the criteria. If Spring Lake is included on the list, it would be among such internationally recognized sites as the Statue of Liberty and the Egyptian pyramids.
San Marcos police say they are still waiting to hear from the driver of a truck that crashed into the pool area of a student housing complex early Saturday morning. Witnesses told police that a Ford F-150 veered off the road at the retreat and drove off a 15-foot embankment into the pool area. The driver and passengers of the truck all fled the scene following the wreck. 2 alleged passengers did turn up at Central Texas Medical Center following the accident, but they have been unwilling to cooperate with authorities. The driver of the vehicle has yet to come forward. Walmart is kicking off its Black Friday deal on Thanksgiving Day. It's the earliest the world's largest retailer has ever jump-started its holiday sales bonanza. The deals kick into high gear at 8 p.m. Thanksgiving Day, and new offers will be introduced at 10 p.m., followed by more discounts offered on Black Friday at 5 a.m. Walmart plans to run a separate sale online. The store says the new hours are in response to customers who want to shop early so they can hit the sack after eating all that turkey. The Texas Rangers barely make the playoffs after blowing the 13-game lead they had in June. The Rangers will play in Major League Baseball's first two-team single-elimination wild card system. Texas will host Baltimore tomorrow night at 7:30. In the National League's wild card game, the St. Louis Cardinals will face the Braves tomorrow at 4, with the Washington Nationals awaiting the winner, while the Yankees await the winner of the Orioles and Rangers matchup. The Tigers and Athletics will play Saturday at 5, and the Reds will host the Giants at 8:30 on Saturday. Microsoft Windows 8 will be released tomorrow. Consumers will be able to download the operation system or purchase a new Windows PC preloaded with the software. More than 1,000 devices are certified for Windows 8. New features include social media and cloud integration. The Start button will be replaced with a Start screen as well as a new interface.